told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
Hello guys. Welcome to this video. We are going to look at how you create your GoTranscript account and how you can pass the exams, so that you can start earning money online. Okay. So after you've signed up on the website, and when you sign up, guys, make sure you scroll at the bottom of the website and click Join as a transcriber. Okay. If you don't click this, you're going to create a client account. But what you want to do is create a transcriber account. So make sure you clicked Join as a transcriber and then you click Apply. Now, as you can see here, Apply now. Okay. And when you click Apply now, you can select your English depending on where you are located. Okay. You can select your language, depending on where you are located. So I have selected English. And when you do that, it takes you automatically to the questions that you must pass. You must pass all these questions and score a 100%. If you don't score 100%, you're not going to go to the next step, which is the audio test. And without passing the audio test, you cannot join the team. Okay. So right where we are, here it is, the most complete quiz. And for you to complete this and score 100%, make sure you have read the guidelines, make sure you read this GoTranscript guidelines and thoroughly make sure you read it thoroughly so that all our requirements are at your fingertips. Okay. So today we are going to go through each and every question. And see if we get the 100% score. Okay, so question 1. What is the correct form of addressing internal dialogues? Okay, so here we are going to check which ones have been punctuated. Correctly. Okay. So in this one is perfectly written. This one you can see the question is after the quotation marks, which is wrong. This one has begun with a small letter, which is wrong. This one has a colon, which is wrong. So this is the right one. Then we come here. Including verbatim the transcribed text does not include in plain verbatim. As you can see in their guidelines. In Clint verbatims. He does not include all this, right? Make sure you read the guidelines so he does not include repetition starters. And fill. But expressions. You must keep the expressions the way they are. Alright. Make sure you read the guidelines. Number 3. How do we transcribe and punctuate filler words in full verbatim? So full verbatim includes all these repetition, stutters and filler words. Okay. But cleaning verbatim does not. So how do we include filler words? This one is correct. No, that is not correct. This one is correct. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. This one is wrong because it is a change of thought. Yeah. Change of thought. So this one is a practice. If a speaker spells the word, how will it look in the transcription? Okay, so go. Transcript. Uses hyphens to denote spelling. So C is the correct answer. How should abbreviations and acronyms look? So this is a very important area. And abbreviations. You must ensure you look up. You look up the acronyms, whether they have full stops or they don't have full stops. So if we come here, and with such abbreviations, you can see here, they are saying if you the ones that contains dogs, it is fun. So they want you just put in the letters the way they are. Alright. So this is a correct answer. So number 6, how should significant sound events be noted in clean verbatim? Clean vomiting. So significant sound events. So we know the transcript does not use these type of brackets. And we don't use, like, plain words like this. And we must look at the GoTranscript guidelines. So if we check significant sound significant, use second sound, as you can see here, for significant sound events. We use these box brackets. Use these box brackets. And we do not bold. Alright. So, this one is the correct answer. And we have used the small letters we start with. We do not capitalize. Okay. As you can see here, we do not capitalize. So number 7, which sentence is written correctly? So here they want to know if you are good with your grammar. I have never forgotten my mother's advice. We all know we need an apostrophe here. I have never forgotten my mother's advice with a full stop. So here they also want to check whether the advice is advice. All this advice. I mean this with an S and this one is a C. Which one is correct? Okay. So it is between this B and this C. Okay. So you must look up. Or be aware of which advice is the correct one. Okay. So we do that. So the correct one is. Otherwise advice on. Why is it important to pass the test on your own and without anybody's help? Now we will study guidelines after. This one is not recommended. So you have to do the exam so that you are aware of the knowledge of eating guidelines while working at transcript. If you cannot pass the test on your own, how can you expect to be successful workout? So that is a correct answer. Now this one is also another grammar question. I dashed to the gym last night. I went to the gym last night. It is a problem that needs to be dealt with. That needs to be dealt with. Okay, so let's click confirm. You go through the questions again. Make sure you've checked the correct answer, choosing the correct answers. And let's click confirm. Yes, you guys, as you can see here, We've passed all the questions. We've passed all the questions. And as you can see here, we have entered the audio test. Okay. We have entered the audio test. So in this audio test, ensure that you follow the guidelines. The guidelines is the key. Ensure that you follow the guidelines. Make sure you've read it thoroughly. If you are transcribing and you're not sure what to do in a particular section of the audio, make sure you come back to the guidelines and confirm, okay, if it is anything to do with the numbers. Inventory with numbers. Make sure you come here and you come here to the number section. Check. Check, check, check. Go through these rules and guidelines to know what to do. So in this section, it is the audio test. We are going to listen at the audio test. I am going to provide PDF link of the text. But make sure you have. I won't put everything correctly because I want you to do your part. Okay. If I put everything correctly and all of you copy it and paste it and submit it, they are going to detect. There is a leak somewhere. Okay. So make sure you go through the guidelines, use the text I have provided, and ensure that everything is as per the guidelines. Okay. Make sure everything is as per the guidelines. So, as you can see here, I've already transcribed the audio, but we are going to look at it step by step. So one thing you should note for those people who are going to come across this audio or this audio test. It has a trick. It has a trick. And this is where most people fail. So I'd like you to be keen. Go through the video. Do not skip any parts so that when I talk about the trick that they have put in this audio, text, you will be able to know. Okay. So let's play the audio and compare it with the text I have transcribed. This is used to describe the task. Well, so you can see here. It's taped on the vessel. The vessel was at 6 degrees of separation, at 7 pounds of perspiration. So remember the rules on numbers. They are below 10. You type them in words, I mean in numerals. But if they are above 10, I know if they are. If they are below 10, you type them in once. But if they are above 10, you take them numerous. So this one, we write 7. But unfortunately has to be enough to try to pick up all those numbers. I want to test 12. Well, actual interpolations follow. Revelations. Chapter 12, verse 7. Lampstands. Turn around and say that they were actually 12 was cancelled by what you charge. Oh. Those gold stands will be worth. For think I am. Think about a way a transcriber can make that kind of honest approach. Or elsewhere. However, I said transfer takes the time to find the point. Watch. So you can see. You can hear that the speaker is using kilowatts. The words are kind of repeatedly. So you have to ignore those words. Okay. As for before taking postcards for an application. She. Such as Special Forces. Right. Cause. Okay. Overall. So that is the text. However, the trick that I wanted to tell you guys is in this last section of Speaker 2 OK. In this last section, the speaker is giving out instructions to the transcriber on what to do to the text. OK. If we come to the transcription guidelines. Number 14, you can see here occasionally customers dictate instructions to format the transcription while they are speaking. These instructions should be followed when possible, but never transcribed. Follow customer requests. For spoken directions such as new paragraph, comma, period, or a bullet point, use a dash. Do not type out the instructions. So what we have done here is typed out the instructions. But I wanted to show you if the speaker is giving out instructions to the transcriber, then you should not type out the instructions. Instead, you should follow and do what the instructions are saying. So this is a big trick. If you type it like this, you are going to fail. You're going to fail because they are going to say you have not read. You have not read the transcription guidelines. Okay. Especially rule number 14 on instructions. Yes. So. We have to delete this part. But we have to do what this part says. Okay. So before the words in the year 1580, this means here. You put the parentheses, which is the brackets. And you insert the name of the actor who played poor Milton in that movie. Yes. So, the movie is talking about. You know, the movie is 1500 AD movie. So the movie you have to Google. So this is the hormone that I'm going to give you guys. You have to Google the movie. That the story is about 1500 AD and people getting a plague. And yes, you have to Google it and establish the name. To establish the name, find out the cast that is the actors and find out which actor played the role of Milton. Okay. So that actor you're going to put in the name inside these parentheses. Yes. So if the actor's name is Morgan Freeman, you know, you come here and write Morgan. Come here. Write Morgan. 3 months. Yes. Yes, but that is not the person. That is not a person. So you have to Google the actor who played Milton in the movie, that in the appropriate apocrypha. In the apocrypha movie. Yes, in the apocrypha movie. What's that? You put it here. So these texts. We are going to delete it. Ah, we're going to delete it. You're going to leave out. Good luck. Going to leave out. Good luck.
You're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile.